Okay, here we have some series and they've asked you to fill in the space that's missing here. So we have to look at what's going on from 2 to 1, 1 to a half. And we can see that what we're doing here to go from 2 to 1 is we're dividing by 2. If we divide 1 by 2, we get a half. So now we found our pattern of what we're doing. We're dividing by 2 each time. So if we were to divide a quarter by 2, we would get 1/8. So we're splitting our quarter up into 2 different parts and we'd get 1/8. Here, what are we doing again? We're again dividing by 2. 20 divided by 2 would give us 10. 10 divided by 2 would give us 5. 5 divided by 2 would give us 2.5. Okay, let's divide 2.5 by 2 then. Well, 2 divided by 2 is easy, that's 1. A half divided by 2 would be a quarter. Half of a half is a quarter. Here we've got 18 going to 6. How can we go from 18 to 6? Well, if we divide by 3, we'd go from 18 to 6. Let's check that we're doing the right thing. Is 6 divided by 3 2? Yes, it is. So what we need to do to get our next fraction is we need to divide 2 by 3. 2 divided by 3 would give us the fraction 2/3. In our next sequence, we're starting at 24 and we're going to 6. If we divided 24 by 4, we would get 6. If we divided 6 by 4, if we did half of 6, we'd get 3, and the half again would give us 1.5. So, our next in the sequence, the next number in the sequence would be to take 1.5 and divide it by 4. How would we do that? Well, I think the easiest way to think about doing that is if we took 1.5 and we put it back into top-heavy fraction. 1.5 is the same as 3/2. So we have 3/2 and we need to divide it by 4. And change the 4 into the fraction 4/1. Because dividing fractions is easy. We keep the first number the same, 3/2. Change the divide sign into a multiply and then swap these around. So you get 3/4 multiplied, 3 halves multiplied by 1/4. Then it's just to multiply fractions. 3 times 1 is 3 and 2 times 4 is 8. So a quarter of 1.5 is 3/8. And now we've finished all of the sequences and got the answer. And we could continue on forever, but they only wanted us to give us the next number in the sequence.